Hey guys, welcome to one of my video, and today, as you can see from the thumbnail and the title of the video, I'll be going through my Digimon TCG deck profile for Twilight slash DarkKnightmon X antibody. The reason why I'm doing it quite late, even with the EX4 support, is because I didn't really have much time to film, so just gonna film it now, and so yeah, why not? And the reason why it's Twilight DarkKnightmon X antibody instead of Blue Flare Twilight is because Great Nightmon is bad. It's not bad, it's just not good enough right now, since it trying to mix the playstyle for both Blue Flare and DarkKnightmon. Sorry, Blue Flare and Twilight. It just doesn't really mix well together too much. So yeah, I feel like why not either you play Blue Flare, which is already a very strong deck, or you play Twilight, which isn't as strong but it's still pretty fun and it's quite cheap to build as well. So starting off of the Digimon, of course we'll be playing the one of the best black Digimon for Pagumon, with the interactable of on deleted review the top part of the deck. If it's a black Digimon card, you may put it into your hand. If not, put the remaining card to the bottom of the deck. It's it's just a review. Oh, it's a Digimon card is black. I'll add it to my hand. It's really get a 3+. Very good card. You 3+. On the little part, most of the time you really wouldn't Digivolve into level 3 because you don't have much level 3 in this deck. It's mostly level 4 and 5. So yeah, of course we play on Chumon, the memory stoppage. During other players' turn, during other players' turn, your opponent cannot gain memory from effects other than Tamers. Annoying, since a lot of stuff does gain memory that's not from Tamers. But it's from the Digimon, like on delete game 1 or something, or tag gain something. Chumon says that just stop there. That's no memory gaining if I am Tamer. Okay, calm down. Then for last level 3, which is be 4 BT10 Monitamon, 3 cost 0 to evolve from level 2 to K TP. On place, reveal the top 4 cards of the deck. From among them, add up to 2 cards with Nightmon in the name, or DarkKnightmon, or a black card with the Twilight trait. So yeah, it's mostly used for Searcher, and mostly because he has the Twilight attribute. Since since the 3 cost Nene Tamer gives all our Twilight, and Nightmon named, and DarkKnightmon a blocker. So yeah, that's why we play this mon instead of the PT7 Monitamon, since it doesn't have the Twilight attribute. So it doesn't really work with the buffing now. That's why I play this instead, and I don't play the other one. So yeah, for our level 4, starting off we have DarkKnightmon from BD7, 4 of it. 4 costs to play, evolve from level 3 for 2 and 3 KTP. On place, with the top 5 cards of the deck. From among them, add up to 2 cards with Nightmon in its name, and put the remaining card into the bottom of the deck in any order. And the enragable, during your turn, if this Digimon has Nightmon in its name or Bagramon, this Digimon gets 2 KTP. Very good card, top 5 at top 5 plus 2. So yeah, you can play normally, right? Obviously, or alternatively, you can play it from your DarkKnightmon effect, or DarkKnightmon don't delete effects to call it out to top 5 search. So yeah, it searches out, tin the deck. I mean, it's not Vanguard where they like really help much. I mean, it does help to get more stuff that you want, but Vanguard, I don't feel like being in most other card games. It's like that, very strong. It's strong, but not as strong as in Vanguard, since there's no luck stacking mechanic. Of course, next off we have EX4, DarkKnightmon, 4 costs to play, 3 costs to evolve from level 3 black or blue for KTP. It's basically just 1 extra cost and 1 extra TP, but the effect isn't as strong. On place, if you may choose a card with an attribute of either Blue Flare or Twilight, discard it and draw 2. And on delete, reveal the top card of the deck. If the card has Blue Flare or Twilight in its attribute, add it to your hand discard the mirroring cards. Inheritable, either player's turn, this Digimon get +1 KDP. It's not bad. You discard 1 to draw 2, and in this deck you do want cards in the drop zone, because with the new KD and Netemo you can Digicross on drop as well. So I find it not bad at times to play it, because you get to draw 2, discard 1 and draw 2. And the inheritable is also quite pretty decent. 1k perma 1k. This 2k does. It's better at times, but the 2k only works in our turn, but the 1k is other player's turn. So that 1k differences during the opponent's turn might help a little bit against some like DP deleting variants, or some deck that you want to swing into Digimon, but that 1k does like stop it from swinging into Digimon to survive. So yeah, it's pretty niche with 1k, but 1k does make a difference in Vanguard mode, at least I guess. Next, of course, we have DarkKnightmon, her very important pieces as well, similar to the X1. This is the BPD7 on attack. You may trash all evolution source from one of your daily Xmon, and then put this Digimon underneath it, and then choose a DarkKnightmon Digimon card from your hand and evolve it for paying the evolution cost. Second, irrelevant, during your turn, if this Digimon has DarkKnightmon or Barbramon in this name, secret attack +1 for cosplay, evolve from level 3 for 2 and 3 KTP. I'm gonna be honest, I never use this effect at all. I only use the Heritable, and I only ever use it as a Digicross into DarkKnightmon. So yeah, I know that there's some combo where you kind of swing with him to trash your daily Xmon to Digivolve in DarkKnightmon. I don't find it quite worth, in my opinion. I prefer to just Digicross instantly. And since the fact that I don't play much level 3s, so really rare that I'll Digivolve into it for the effect. So for me, he is just like a Digicross. Sorry, it's really just a Digicross material, and nothing much. At times I might want to call out, but most of the time it will just be in my hand or trash as a Digicross material. And then for more Digicross material, we do play 3 DarkKnightmon from EX4, similar to EX4 Daily Xmon. For cosplay, 3 cost revolve from black or blue, and for KTP, again one more. On play, if you do not have an Amono Nene, you may choose an Amono Nene from your hand and play it before paying this cost. On delete, you remove the top card of the deck. If that card has Blue Flag or Twilight in its trait, choose a card from add it to your hand. If not, discard it. And has reboot. It's not that, it's actually pretty decent, to be honest. Since on place, if it's like turn 1 or turn 2, you can play him for 4 costs. Then you can actually play your Kiriha and Nene or Amano Nene from your hand and play it. Since Kiriha and Amano Nene does count as both Kiriha and Nene in its name, so you can play it on your hand. So you basically play a cost 4 for free, Demon for free, or you can play a cost 3 Demon for free and still top 3 search. It's a pretty decent early game card that you do want to have it in your hand alongside with Tamers. And the reboot does actually not bad, because you can put it inside the source by using a Musonimon or as a Digicross effect. We are using Digicross from your DarkKnightmon, and then you can swing and then you reboot to restand it, and you get extra blocker as well. So the reboot is actually quite useful, oddly enough, surprisingly. And then for again more search and more Digicrossing source, we do play 4 DarkKnightmon Big X mode. This card / Digimon is treated as having DarkKnightmon or Daily Xmon. So it's treated as being DarkKnightmon and Daily Xmon. On place, reveal the top 3 card of the deck. For mom, then add a Nightmon card named or a Daily Xmon or a Amono Nene added to your hand. Trash the remaining cards. Then, if Digicross with 2 cards, choose one of your opponent's cost 4 or less Digimon and delete it. Digicross -1, DarkKnightmon X Daily Xmon. No heritable. 4 cost 3 to play, 4 cost to play, 3 to evolve from a level 3 black, and 5 KDP. It is a top 3 searcher for Nene, or any Knightmon, and it does like delete one of your most small cost 4. Very useful card, and it also is one of your extra chosen material. So overall in total we have 7 each, but plus 4, so it's technically 11 each, kind of technically, for your Digital resource. So you do gonna Digicross like a lot of time with this deck, since you're never gonna be short of Digicross material for the full Digicross. But we do have something that's not Digicross, which is the PT7 Scout, that is DarkKnightmon. 7 cost to play, 3 cost to evolve from level 4, 7k DP. On place, you may choose a Scout Knightmon or Daily X Mon, one each from your hand or trash, and put it under this Digimon's evolution source. Do either play a turn. If this Digimon is deleted, you may choose a Scout Knightmon and a Daily X Mon, one each from underneath this Digimon's evolution source, and play them without play there is cost as rest. I do play one copy because for that very niche that you do want like 2 days on board, because for you to proc your Amano Nene and Kiriha for your plasma memory, you do like very rarely want it, and sometimes I do like evolve onto it, just why not, because it's 3 cost, it doesn't do much, not on evolve. So it's like a very niche, very niche. You can just niche play. You can remove it for like extra copy of Muso Knightmon because it's quite good now with this deck, or you add an extra copy of DarkKnightmon X, anybody, or DarkKnightmon X, or any other card that you want. But just one DarkKnightmon, very niche, like very niche and very situational card that I barely even use. Even back like when I play 4 copy of it, I still barely use it. So yeah, I wasn't mostly because of it, and I do like the art quite a bit. But again, it's very niche and pretty much a useless card for the deck. And speaking of Muso Knightmon, and not as useless, is Muso Knightmon. 10 cost to play, Digivolve from black level 5 or 2 or purple level 4 for 4. This card is, or Digimon is treated as being DarkKnightmon and Swarmon on place or Digivolve. Choose a card choose a Knightmon name card or a Bagro Army Digimon card in its trade from your trash or hand, and put it at the top of this Digimon's evolution source. Then, if this Digimon has Swarmon in its evolution source, Digivolve, choose 3 of our opponent's Digimon and Digivolve for 1. On delete, choose a black or purple Digimon card. Choose 2 black or purple Digimon card from your trash and add it to your hand. Digicost -2, DarkKnightmon and Swarmon. I mean, I play 2 copies of it because it counts as Swarmon, so you can use both himself and a DarkKnightmon to Digicost it from underneath. And because of the new Amano Nene and Kiriha, normally back then you very rare that I'll be able to play it, but now because of it, it's in drop, I can just Digicost from the drop, and I'm done. I'll get the Digivolve 3, which is quite strong in my opinion. But the most notable reason why I'm playing is mostly because of the delete effect, which is add 2 black or purple Digimon card from the trash to hand. And since this deck can't really recycle your boss or ace monster, which mainly your DarkKnightmon X antibody, you can actually use him to fetch him back out into your hand from trash if you got deleted. So that's like the most important thing that I like Muso Knightmon is for. But this is a 10 cost, so it's a bit annoying back then, but now I can Digicost it more consistently if I want in the drop due to the new tamer. I can play for 6 cost most of the time now, and get a 10 AK body and Digivolve 3, and on delete I can get 2 cards from trash to hand. Very strong in my opinion right now. Again, I think we can remove 1 copy of this for like 3 for more consistency. So yeah, you can play 3 of it instead of 2. Next off, DarkKnightmon, we'll be playing 3 of the EX4. 8 cost to play, Digivolve from black or blue level 4 for 4, 7k DP. On place, onto the end of a opponent next turn, this one of the Digimon gets blocker, and if Digicrossed, choose one of our opponent's Digimon and Digivolve 1. On delete, reveal the top 2 cards of the deck. From among them, add a blue flag or Twilight trait cards and add to your hand. Trash the rest. Digicross -2, Scoutnightmon X Daily Xmon. Incredible. Opponent's turn once per turn. When your opponent's Digimon attacks, if this Digimon is DarkKnightmon, you may change the targets of the attack to this Digimon. We don't give a fuck about it. This is incredible at all. Like, we don't. What we care about is basically the top effect. But half the time, most of the time, I rarely play this card. Usually just use it as like a Digicrossing material, or if I play it, will be like I don't have the BD10 one. So yeah, rarely I only use it because it says Digicross -2, so I can play it for 4 costs if I desperately have to like Digicross 1 or get like a block on the field if I don't have a Nene. And the undelete with a green Pokemon, it is fine. It just fill up my drop, which I do want to. So yeah, it's not that bad of a card, but it's not that good either. So yeah, but it's still better than this though, in my opinion. And then of course, all the quote-unquote card that you're going to play almost all the time, like that DarkKnightmon BD10. 8 cost to play. Digimon from a level 4 black for 4, 7k TP. On place, Digimon one of your opponent's Digimon. Then, if Digicross with 2, choose one of your opponent's cost 5 or less Digimon and delete it. Either player's turn. If this Digimon is deleted, choose a black level 4 Digimon for underneath this Digimon's evolution source and return it to your hand. Then choose a Scoutnightmon or Daily Xmon for underneath this Digimon's evolution source and call it without playing the core cost. So all play the play cost. Digicross -2, Scoutnightmon X Daily Xmon. Digimon 1, delete something, level cost 5, and you get to add 1 plus 1 to your hand and plus 1 to field, and work field or delete. Not only that, most of the time you're going to be playing will be your Daily Xmon, either this to this card 1 draw 2, or this to top 5 search, or your Scoutnightmon Big X mode, where you can just like top 3 search 1, and since it's one play you can Digicross as well, so you can play and Digicross with 2 things to not just top 3 search but Q a level 4 or lower as well. Not only that, you do get blocker since you do get 1 extra free blocker since your Daily Xmons, Scoutnightmons, and Scoutnightmon Big X modes are all Twilight. So if you have Nene on the field, all they have basically a blocker. So not only do you plus 1 in the head and plus 1 on the field with a potential search or draw, you do get 1 extra blocker to protect you as well. So that's why I fucking love this card, and it's basically one of your main card to play with. And you do have quite a decent amount of like cards to bring back up to your hand, like X Anybody, DarkKnightmon X Anybody, or Twilight, or was it Musou as well. So really fucking good card, like the card where you want to play on most of the time. And since we'll be Digicrossing into a Scoutnightmon, you just have reboot or plus 1, or even a 1k or 1k on both players or a 2k during your turn, making it either an 8k bomber or a 9k attacker. Really strong card in my opinion, one of the best cards in the deck. And talking about strong card, we have with the 3 ace / boss monster, this secondary ace, this is our true ace to be honest. DarkKnightmon X Anybody, 13 play cost, Digimon from a level 5 black or purple for 5 cost, 12k DP. Digimon from a DarkKnightmon for 4. On Digimon, you may choose from a trash a black or purple Digimon that's not DarkKnightmon X Anybody and add it to your hand. Then, if this Digimon has DarkKnightmon or X Anybody in its evolution source, choose a table and delete it, and active this Digimon. On delete, choose a DarkKnightmon from your trash and play while playing its pay cost. It's good. You on Digivolve, you do add 1 thing into your hand. It could be anything that you need it, and then you can delete a Tamer, any Tamer that you want. It could be your own Tamer or it could be your opponent's Tamer, which is very good in my opinion. And you can like constantly like delete your Tamer, like their memory settle, delete it, or Digicross like Taiki, Kiriha, if a lot of things underneath, delete it, everything will all go to trash. And then it does even restart himself, so if you have a memory to do so, you could play to attack with our Nightmon. And then if he survives, play Digivolve, stand, delete a demon, stand if you have what 0 memory, because that's pay 4 to Digivolve, even with X antibody. Then you can swing again to either win game or do more damage. And or if you don't have a set plus 1, but you have the reboot, you can swing with Digimon, then Digivolve, restand, swing again, and then end of the turn at the start of opponent's active step, reboot, stand him out with a blocker. And on delete, you can play a DarkKnightmon from your trash. And guess what? This fucker is here. Digivolve 1, delete a cost 5. And when he dies, he has to common stuff. And since it's on play, you can still Digicross. So yeah. So I really like this deck since I can this is a board disruption deck. First of all, mostly focus on Digicrossing and deleting like level of cost 5 or cost 4 lower. So like and it's fun. And for option cards, starting off will be is 3 Undying King. One of my decently favorite card, also one of my most infuriating card. If you have a mono Nene on your field, you can play this card without ignoring its color restriction. Main, with discard the trash the top card of your deck, then choose a DarkKnightmon from your trash and play by paying its core cost. If a Digimon with Digicross effect is placed, you may Digicross from your trash. And then security added on your hand is basically get your the best card, DarkKnightmon, or even Muso Nightmon, since it's considered as having DarkKnightmon in its name. So yeah, you can trash street throughout your drop. We do count 1, and you gotta plus 1 in the field and crossing. So really good. But the most infuriating is that sometimes I was mute my Nene and they would be like, fuck, shit. And I'll be like, fuck. Well, I'm dead. I have like less Nene in my deck now. This is kind of depressing because this is like you do want your Amono Nene. Your Kita Nene is very important, but it's not as needed as Nene since Nene does give you blocker, which is one reason why this deck have a decent more survivability due to it. Then for next option card we have 2 primary boosts. Main, if you top check out the deck, choose from Mountain a black Digimon, a black cost 4 less Digimon, and play it for playing core cost. Trash the remaining card, then put this card in the battle area. Main delay, but maybe plus 2. With so many, a lot of our good cards are level 4s or cost 4s, so we do want to play memory boost to call them out. And again, it does with our trash, and it also has delay of plus 2 memory effect, and we do have one that memory at times as well. Since we don't have memory setter, unlike the previous build where we do play 1 or 2 copy of Kyoshiro, so easy or Koshiro, so yeah, Koshiro, but you don't play memory setter in this deck anymore. But that's why we do want like cards that give us memory as well, like bright memory boost. And we do play like 1 copy of Kongo because it's Kongo to cosplay main until the end of opponent's turn, next turn, or of opponent's level cost 7 or less, Digimon cannot attack the player. And your opponent cannot increase the security by effects. Security effect, play this card's main, it's Kongo. Exactly, almost every deck for black plays Kongo, I believe. And for teams, obviously we do play 4 of the Amono Nene, play 3 play cost. On place, review the top 4 cards of the deck from mom, then add a Nightmon named card or delete X-Mon or a Digimon with the Twilight trait and it to your hand. The big thing is that it doesn't say where we put the card, but I believe you do put the main cards to the bottom of the deck, even though it doesn't really say it here. It's just top 4, add 1 to hand, and that's it. It doesn't say where to put the card. So yeah, but in my memory correctly, it is to you do put the card at the bottom of the deck in any order, like most searches. Put your opponent's turn, or a Digimon with DarkKnightmon in its name, or with Twilight in its trait, gains blocker. Memory, and then or delete memory plus 2. So it does synergizes again. It gives blocker to everything apart from. The only thing it doesn't give blocker to is your BD7 DarkKnightmon, since it's not a DarkKnightmon name, nor does it have Twilight in its trait, but your EX4 DarkKnightmon does has Twilight in its trait, so you can block with EX4 DarkKnightmon to elevate the Pokemon effect, but you cannot block with the DarkKnightmon. So when you be calling out from your DarkKnightmon BD10, you have to be careful that even the call is for searching, remember that you can't block with it. But you want to call out this, you can, and you can block with it since it does a Twilight in its trait. So yeah, so you do have to remember that as well. But you don't really have to remember with this Scoutmon since there's Nightmon in its name. So sorry, you can't block with this Scoutmon with EX4 BT7 Scoutmon either, because one, it's Scoutmon, not DarkKnightmon, and doesn't Twilight in its trait. But again, EX4 Scoutmon does have Twilight in its trait, so you can block with the EX4 Twilightmon. And I don't know why you want to block with this anyways, but I would rather block this more since it does have on delete effects that you want to activate as well. So be careful that you can't use a BD7 Scout9 and DarkKnightmon to block, but you can with EX4 ones. So yeah, be careful when you play, because again, card game players don't really know can we count. Then again, on delete by +2, it works just as well with DarkKnightmon X Anybody, since if you do need the memory to finish the game off and you have like 2 and you pay 4 to go back to 2, you can delete your Nene to go back to 0 and you can swim again. So yeah. And for next tamer, our last cards, which is the new tamer from EX4, Aonuma Kiria and Amano Nene. For cosplay, this card or tamer is treated as having Aonuma Kiria and Amano Nene. At the start of your main phase, if you have 2 more Digimon, memory +1, either player's turn. If you were to play one Digimon with Blue Flare or Twilight with their Digicross or condition, you may press this tamer and you may Digicross. You may Digicross by using a card from underneath or from underneath your tamer or from the trash, 1 each. You don't really care about the front part since we don't play Blue Flare. You really care about the trash part. It's basically, you will do Digicross in this, you can rest it and put any DarkKnightmon, any card that you want from underneath, 1 card and 1 from your hand. Since it's quite useful, because you might not have, sometimes you might not have like the Digicrossing on material from your hand, or one of them, but you want, or you have both but you don't want to Digicross with that one since it's not as good to use it as a Digicrossing material. So you want to use this to get one that you need from the trash, and again it is recycle Digicross, which is why we do want to fill our trash quite a bit, all because of this card. And it's a really good card as well, and the Digimon you do +1 memory, it's not that hard to make it, to be honest. But there is a lot of like removal decks right now, but so you have to be careful, but it's still quite doable as well. So yeah, this is basically the deck list for my DarkKnightmon deck / Twilight deck, because it's focused more on like a more searching, decking out filler through my deck very quickly, while at the same time stalling the game while deleting bones to try to OTK or like deal big damage to a security and then kill them off like even like 2 to 3 turns of attacking. So yeah, again, from what I say in most of my deck profile, this is just skeleton, you don't have to copy it. It's not that winning deck profile, it's mostly for like a casual fun decks. I mean, if you don't can't afford some cards, you can change it out, or if you don't like some cards, you can change it out, of course. So yeah, it's just a skeleton for people to see and how they want to improve it, or how they want to build the deck, how the way they like. They need some inspiration to see like what cards are needed as well. So thank you guys for watching this video, and hope you guys have a nice day. Goodbye.